Directions for making tie-dye with oil pastel. Grab a pencil and write your name and teacher code on the back. Then you can choose any color of pastel and start in the middle of your paper and work your way outward to the edge. And right now what I'm doing is coloring back and forth, creating kind of a circular shape, going back and forth. And make sure you're pressing down nice and hard so you get some bold coloring. And you want to select colors that are very different from each other or very contrasting so that this method works best. Go ahead and continue this process until you've covered your entire piece of paper with very bold, dark coloring. Make sure it is nice and bold, because if it is not on there heavy enough, this method won't really work that well. Also, there will be crumbs of oil pastel on your paper. Just leave those be. For the last step, you're going to use a pencil top eraser to drag the pastel from the middle to the edge. So here I'm starting at the purple and I'm dragging that purple oil pastel all the way to the edge, and it's creating that tie-dye effect because it is mixing the colors. Please make sure you're using the correct eraser. Don't just use any eraser on your table, because we do not want to get oil pastel on the ones that we use for our other projects, because then we'll have oil pastel on our other projects, which we do not want. So make sure you're using a pencil top eraser or one that I gave to you that is specifically for this process. As you can see, I continue to start in the middle and pull the oil pastel all the way to the edge, and I'm actually pressing down pretty hard to make sure that it is actually smearing it across the other colors. Make sure you're holding securely to your paper so that you don't accidentally rip it or it doesn't scoot away from you. Keep in mind, you do not have to work from the middle out to the edge. You could start in a corner or a side. You could create a pattern of colors, stripes, really anything that you can come up with. Just make sure your pastel is on there nice and heavy, and then you use the eraser to blend them together. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Have fun!